Ready to ditch the tourist traps and step back in time.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Today we're taking a deep dive into ancient Rome.
We are.
But not just the Rome you see on postcards. We're going deeper, looking at the stories behind some of Rome's most famous landmarks.
Uncovering the secrets and hidden histories.
Exactly. So let's kick things off with, what else? The Colosseum. I mean, gladiators, wild animals, 50,000 screaming spectators.
It's an image that captures the imagination, even today.
It really does. But beyond the spectacle, the Colosseum's a marvel of engineering, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. The way they engineered those seating tiers.
Yeah, how about that retractable awning system? The asterisk Valerium asterisk Galerium. Talk about Roman ingenuity, keeping those spectators cool.
Exactly. And even the materials used for each level were different, reflecting the Roman social hierarchy.
No way, really?
Yeah, the higher you sat, the more important you were. And that showed in the materials used in your section. And then there's that whole other world beneath the surface.
Oh yeah, the network of tunnels.
The hypogeum, it housed the gladiators, the animals, everything they needed to put on those incredible shows.
It's mind-blowing.
It really is.
All right, so from the raw power of the Colosseum, we shift gears completely
To a different kind of power.
to Vatican City, the heart of the Catholic Church. St. Peter's Basilica, that's impressive on its own right.
For sure, but then there's the Sistine Chapel.
The Sistine Chapel, I mean, come on.
Everyone's blown away by the beauty of it naturally, but Michelangelo's work there, it's so much more than just pretty pictures, you know?
Oh, tell me more about that.
He wove all these complex ideas into the paintings, theology, philosophy, reflecting that Renaissance fascination with humanism. But alongside traditional religious themes, which was pretty revolutionary at the time, even controversial.
Wow, I never knew that.
Oh yeah, he got some criticism for depicting biblical figures in a more human, natural way.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
All right, up next, we're heading to a spot where you got to participate in the tradition. The Trevi Fountain.
Ah, the coin toss.
Got to make sure you come back to Rome. But you know what I find so captivating about the Trevi Fountain?
What's that?
The legend behind it.
Yeah, that legend about tossing a coin over your shoulder to ensure your return. It speaks to something, doesn't it? Those ancient Roman beliefs, the water deities, the power of wishes.
Definitely. It gives you chills,
Yeah.
you know?
I agree. But we can't forget the artistry. The Trevi Fountain's just stunning. The water, the sculptures, how it all blends with the buildings around it. Pure Baroque genius.
Speaking of genius, the Pantheon. Man, talk about a masterpiece of ancient Roman architecture. That dome, over 2,000 years old.
And still standing strong.
Just how do they do that?
Roman engineering at its finest. It all comes down to concrete.
On concrete.
Yeah. The Romans, they were masters of concrete. For the Pantheon, they used a special lightweight concrete for the dome's top, you see, to reduce the weight.
That's incredible.
And that oculus at the top, it's not just there for the dramatic light, it helps reduce the weight too, and acts as natural ventilation.
Wow. And the Pantheon, it wasn't always what it is today, right?
Right. It started as a temple to all the Roman gods, but over time, it became a Christian church, reflecting how Roman beliefs evolved.
That's amazing. Okay, last stop on a Roman adventure, and it's a big one.
It is.
The Roman Forum. Just picture it. Walking through those ruins, imagining Julius Caesar, all those important figures right there.
It's incredible. You can practically hear the echoes of their debates.
It's like stepping back in time.
It is. But you know, the Forum was more than just a political stage. It was the heart of Roman life, really. Markets, temples, law courts, all happening in this one space.
So it reminds us that even empires, the greatest empires, they're built on the foundations of everyday life.
Right. The everyday, ordinary lives of people just like us.
It's humbling, in a way.
It really is.
So there you have it. 5 iconic Roman landmarks, each one with secrets, stories, and a unique glimpse into the past.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it?
About it.
What will people consider the must-sees centuries from now? What will our buildings tell future generations about us?
Wow, that's a good question.
It is, isn't it? I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Well, that's it for our deep dive into ancient Rome. Thanks for joining us.